right, hello and welcome to Canyon View High School Jaguar Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Canyon View Lady Jaguars versus the Desert Edge Scorpions. My name is Eric. I'm alongside Will.
Hello.
We will be your play-by-play and color commentators tonight for this game number 2 for both of these teams. So we wanted to talk a little bit about some things of last season. So Canyon View High School, they're coming off of a nearly championship season. They went 14-2 last season, went to the state championships for 5A with Camp Verde, and just a nail-biter of a game. They lost by 1 point, missed field goal, missed their chances to become state champions. And I feel like that they want to go back for sure. In fact, I believe the coach's thing for his goal is to get back to that championship game and ultimately win it.
Yeah, this seems like a more of a redemption season for Canyon View this year, and just to get back and win that game, win that championship game. That 1 point loss was absolutely heartbreaking, extra points, but you know what? This is the season to bounce back and show who they are.
Yeah, and we're looking at actually a brand new squad, really. A lot of these players, a lot of the top players like Leah Oliver, Nija Green, Angelina, a lot of the speedsters out there who were the heart and soul of this team, especially on offense and on defense. They play both ways sometimes, but especially on offense, high-powered offense, they're not here this year. So Canyon View coaches really had to pick the best crop of all the girls that they had trying out this year, and to get a team that's going to get them back to the championship. So let's look at some keys to this game. First one is a sense of urgency. So like I said, this is a young team, brand new team, really trying to get that camaraderie together, but to have a sense of urgency for 100% of the game, to finish the game, start to finish, without slipping, without just keeping the throttle on for the whole entire game to the end. That's something the coaches had mentioned, to have that sense of urgency throughout the game. Next one is coach really wants his team to remain in their lane. What that means is, on defense, he wants the defenders to stay in their position, stay in their spots. Don't move out of their gaps to open up for the offense to find those spots. So that's another key point of this game.
Yeah, Eric, another key point that Canyon View has focused on this game is fire on all cylinders, which is pretty much keeping the offense rolling, keeping them hot, and don't cool down for any sort of reason. Just keep pushing that ball forward, keep scoring, keep getting first downs. Another key to the game is avoid complacency. Don't be complaint with just any mediocre play. Make sure you're constantly trying to improve every play. And remember that no play is going to be perfect, but there's no point to stop.
Absolutely, Will. I agree with that 100%. I think those are great key points to this game. If Canyon View can keep these points in the forefront of their minds, I believe that they're going to have a W after the end of this game, or when the buzzer blows.
Yeah, having a lot of points and just remembering scoring is a big deal of the game. Could just lead to a great season for this Canyon View, especially this new squad. This is something that we're looking forward to see. A bunch of young ladies out here, and hoping to see the best for Canyon View.
All right, so we're about ready to have kickoff. Looks like Canyon View won the kickoff, and they are going to defer to Desert Edge. And again, welcome to all the live streamers out there from all over the valley to watch this game from home. Cassidy is kicking the ball off, gets number 13, Reyes, and she's able to squeeze through a couple defenders and make it to the about 35-yard line.
That was a decent kick. Let's start off by seeing this Canyon View defense. I believe this is going to be a major difference from last year, especially with different weapons.
New players and just seeing different play. Let's hope they can keep the defense strong and keep that offense on lock.
And it actually comes off the backbone of number 8, Macy Bassett. She was the backbone of this defense last season with she became the Defensive Player of the Year for the state of Arizona last season. She had nearly 7. She had a ton of flag pulls last season. And so we're looking at, it looks like she had 7 sacks per, 7 tackles per game is what she came up with. So she's the backbone of this defense. Also Maddie, she is there as well, and we'll see how they do today. Handoff to the left, gets past the first defender, gets past the second defender, and she gets flag pulled by number 19. That's Kehlani.
Yeah, Kehlani Tucker did a good job there to get out and pull the flag in time. Alexa, apologize if I say this wrong, Alexa Saleninas with a good run on the outside, able to pick up a few yards.
First and third and a few yards. Pass down the middle, gets deflected. Incomplete.
That was again Kehlani Tucker with a good play. Strong defense shown by her right now, just shutting down the offense and shutting down anything can get.
So that brings up a 4th and looks like about 5 or so, 6 yards. If anybody who's new to flag football, there's a few different rules. So there's not really a 1st and 10. There's not 10 yards for a first down. It's 20 yards. And you have 4 attempts to get that 20 yards to get a new set of downs. And here we have the punter, punts the ball off. Receiver gets it, goes left, goes right, and gets her flag pulled.
That was a good punt and a decent return from Canyon View. Aria able to get a few yards out of that. Let's see what this Canyon View offense is capable of.
Now the offense is coming off a huge offensive effort last season. They were spectacular on all sides of it. With this new group, we'll see what they do. Caitlin's back, and first snap of the game goes over the head of Caitlin. Macy Bassett a little overexcited with that very first snap of the game, getting the pregame jitters out, perhaps. Hopefully, that'll be the last of the game.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of jitters going on. That's usually what happens in your first few games. It's going to take these ladies a few days and a few games just to get used to the momentum and the speed of a varsity flag football game.
So let's try this again. Caitlin. Down the middle. Finds number 4, Cabrera, with the reception, and she gets about 5 yards.
Yeah, that was a good pass by Caitlin, able to get it in the middle and able to get a few yards off that first snap over the head. They're improving just by yardage already. This is a good sign so far. Let's see what they can make of this third down.
So we got 3rd down and about 14 yards. Caitlin has the arm and the power to do this and has some speed down low. She does go deep. Gets to Mackenzie Pope.
What a great throw and a great catch by this duo. This is a play that we are probably going to see a lot, a outside play, able to get out of bounds, pick up the yards, and keep moving.
Absolutely. Mackenzie Pope was part of the offensive last season as well. She's a senior this year, so she's going to be one of the leaders of this offensive team. Caitlin, she's got to get flushed out of the pocket. She goes straight down the middle, wiggles around, and gets the flag pulled by number 10, Angelica.
Yeah, that was a good play by Caitlin, seeing that all her receivers were covered and able just to sneak up the middle and pick up the few yards that she could get.
Excuse me, that was number 10, Garlic. So now we're at 2nd down and short. Direct snap to number 4. She wiggles her way around. She may have got the first down. That was Ari again on the direct snap.
Ari Richardson just all over the field so far this game. That was a great run, able to get out and pick up the first down.
So that brings up first down, and they are right at that first down marker. So they have 20 yards to go. They're on the 40-yard line of Desert Edge. Looks like the crowd finally showed up.
Yeah.
Got a few people here. Caitlin with the triple toss and semi-trick play. They get about 3 yards.
Yeah, that was a crazy play to say the least. That was to Mackenzie Pope at the end, able to pick up a few yards. And this offense is just, I want to say, adapting to the plays. They saw there was no open lane, passed the ball back. Saw there was an open lane, passed the ball back. Mackenzie found an open lane and able to pick up a few yards.
Right, as long as the ball stays lateral, they're able to keep that ball going. Almost looked like a rugby play.
It did look like a rugby play.
Caitlin, direct snap again, somehow gets to Macy Bassett, number 8, gets her flagpole immediately. She gained about 4 yards or so.
That was a good play by Caitlin, able just to get the ball out of her hands quickly. Didn't see much pressure in the pocket, but Macy able to pick up a few yards that she was able to get.
And Canyon View's offense is rolling down this field. They're now on the 32-yard line of Desert Edge. Caitlin with the ball. She's looking to go deep and overthrows her receiver, Ari, by about 5 yards. I don't think she had a chance to get that ball.
Yeah, that may have been just second game jitters again, but also Caitlin does need to remember that her receivers aren't capable of running 5 yards ahead of them when they're already focused on going on a route. But again, this Canyon View offense will adapt, and we'll see what we can do on this 4th down.
So that brings up 4th down. They are going to go for it. They're in a good field position. Caitlin's in bad. We've got triples on the right side. She's looking for somebody getting the flushed out. Gets a pass off, and she drops it.
That was a close play by Canyon View. Caitlin able to not really scramble out of the pocket, but able to maneuver around, not get the sack, and try to dime it down to her wide receiver, who sadly dropped it. And that is number 15, Jayla Flowers. Let's see if she can improve on that play.
Yeah, Jayla Flowers was right in her hands. Looks like she was wanted to go upfield quickly and took her eyes off the ball. That's going to bring up a first down and about 10 yards to go before they get to that next level first down marker for the Desert Edge Scorpions. Last time they went 4 and out, had to punt, get the ball back to Canyon View.
Yeah, let's see what this Jaguar ladies can do here. This defense seemed pretty good on the first drive that Desert Edge had. Let's see if they can stay on lockdown and make a few plays. Hopefully a turnover would be great. Let's see what they can do.
Going back to, here's the snap. Quick pass, and it gets deflected through the hands of number 13. That is Julius Reyes, number 13, right through her hands. Was well defended, though.
Yeah, that was well defended. Our backfield here for the flag football team seems to be locked down and just locked in for this game.
Handoff, quit hanging off to the right. Number 13, Reyes again, and she gets her flag semi-pulled.
It seemed the flag was a little loose. I didn't really see it when she was running.
It was, and another thing in flag football, for those of you who don't know, flag football, if the flag accidentally prematurely comes off without anybody pulling it, then the defensive player has to touch the player anywhere to get them down.
Yeah, that was a good play by Desert Edge, though, able to run out and just pick up the few yards.
So now we got a 3rd and short, about 2 yards. Got trips on one side, double on the other side. Desert Edge not sure what they're doing at the moment. Gets the ball off. And she gets taken down in the backfield by number 8, Macy Bassett.
What a defensive play by these Canyon View ladies. Now, that was a great way to get inside the pocket and get that sack very quickly. This defense just seems to be intimidating this Desert Edge offense, and this is something we want to see the whole game. This is something that we wanted to see just all last year we had to see, and it looks like it's coming back.
Yeah, Macy Bassett last season, she had 26 sacks on the season, so she is a force to be reckoned with That brings up a fourth down. Desert Edge, is punting it. Ari with the ball. She's able to make about 4 yards or so on that punt return.
Yeah, that was I want to say a decent punt from Desert Edge. Aria able to make up what she can after dropping that punt. This Canyon View offense seems to be rolling right now, so let's see what they can do.
Yeah, and again, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but last season they're coming off of Caitlin Jewell's 55 touchdown passes during the season and nearly 3,800 yards passing as she throws a pass right up the middle to her receiver, Ari, number 4.
That was a good pass by Caitlin, able to get it out of her hands quickly again. She seems to just have this type of maneuver she's doing, able to pick up the ball, launch it to a receiver that's open, and pick up a few yards.
Another pass right down the middle again to Ari for another short gain, but short gains got a first down, moving the ball, moving the chains.
Yeah, Ari able to run up the middle again. This play seems to be working against Edge's defense right now.
Right, if the defense is going to give it to them, they're going to take it every time. Again, Caitlin Jewell looking back. Again, down the middle to who other than Ari. Again, third time in a row, right down the middle. Caitlin, she is saying, everybody get down, no huddle. She wants to get this ball off as quick as possible before the quarter's over. And that's going to bring it down to the end of the first quarter. We have a score of 0-0. Canyon View marching their way down to the 25-yard line. They still have a chance for another first down before they get to first and goal. But so far so good.
So far, so good. This is looking a lot like the team we had last year. Even though we have a few new players, we're able to drive the ball and just stay strong on offense. Same with defense. This team is seeming strong, not letting any plays happen. Though there has been a few yards and maybe a few mess-ups by Desert Edge, I don't see really much change from last year's team to now.
And while we have a break during this first quarter, just wanted to point out Coach Beal is wearing all red today. You might be wondering why he's wearing red when his school colors are blue. He's wearing red for Blood Cancer Awareness Month, specifically for a blood pathology known as myeloproliferative neoplasm. So, Coach Beal, shout out to you for Blood Cancer Awareness Month. Hopefully everybody can look this up, research it a little bit, see what it is, and maybe donate, do what you can do to help prevent these type of diseases moving forward.
Yeah, this is a great thing by Beal to do, just show a little awareness.
All right, second down, Caitlin. Quick little pass down the middle, number 8, Macy Bassett, and she's able to get about 5 yards and picked up another first down.
Again, Caitlin able to get the ball out of her hands quickly and just make these plays happen as quick as possible. Macy Bassett able to run up the middle. This Desert Edge defense seems to not know what the middle is.
Yeah, they're leaving it wide open. They're only rushing one, giving Caitlin a little more time. She throws it down. And it gets batted out of Ari's hand. She had it for a split second. And then, who was that, number 12?
Seemed like number 18.
Number 18.
Darlene Jackson with a great defensive play against Ari. Ari may have had maybe a touchdown, maybe a little bit more, but
she was close.
She was very close. Darlene able to knock that ball out of her hands.
So now we got a second down. Caitlin gets pressured, rolls to the right, finds a girl open, Pope, and she gets pulled. Her flag gets pulled immediately. She gains still about 6 yards.
That was a great play by Caitlin there, able to roll out of the pocket and just get the ball out of her hands. Again, she is just dominating, getting the ball out of her hands quickly, finding a receiver open. If not, maybe rush for a few yards herself. And Mackenzie Pope able to get open. That's a big deal for this wide receiver core.
Yeah, if Pope can get open, it's going to be damaging. So we're looking to get into the end zone here. Third down and goal. Tight formation. Caitlin drops back, throws a pass to number 7, Liz, and it's just off of her hands, slipped right out.
Yeah, again, these early jitters may be coming, and even though football gloves are being worn, it is still pretty hard to catch a football coming at you while this pressure is on you while you're running a route. Again, 4th down. Let's see what this Canyon View offense can do.
Right, 4th down. They attempted 4th down last time. They're 0-1.
They're going for it again.
Got a tight formation for Canyon View. Here's the snap. She rolls left, throws up to McKenzie, and she bobbles it in and out of her hand. It looked like she might have been out of bounds anyway with that, and it's hard to tell because this football field is played on a regular-sized football field. However, the distance, the length of it is still 100 yards, but the width of it is about, I would say, maybe 15 yards, so 7 yards on either side in. So it's hard to see where the line is for the out of bounds over there. And maybe that was the problem with her not catching that ball.
Yeah, maybe. That is something that Caitlin is probably not going to want to have back, but more McKenzie, able to just get her hands on the ball but not script the ball, get the touchdown.
So now we got 1st and 10, Desert Edge, just under 9 minutes to go in this game, still 0-0. Quick pass off to the right, and it seems like everybody's having a hard time catching the ball tonight.
Yeah, it may be jitters. It may just be something in the air right now. But let's see if just Desert Edge tries to do something not so smart. Maybe throw the ball deep. Maybe something else. We'll see.
And that was number 13, Julissa Reyes. Julissa. Here's the snap. Looks to go right. Does get it to the receiver. A quick out route, number 11, Alexa Salinas with the reception. That got them about 4 or so yards.
Yeah, that was a decent play by Desert Edge, able just to get the ball out of her hands quickly and throw the ball to a receiver. Small pickup, but again, small yards still mean they're moving forward.
That brings up a 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. The defense was looking to blitz, but they're backing it back out. And they do blitz, and they get in and get the sack.
Number 17?
That is maybe number 11.
Oh, yeah, number
Jada White.
Jada White able to get inside the pocket and get the sack. That was a quick and crazy play by Canyon View. Just being fast, being aggressive, and showing who they are.
So that was not number 11. That was number 17. And I don't think we have another 17 on our roster here.
No number 17 on the roster.
So this is an unknown girl. We'll call her
17.
Yeah, 17. McKenzie gets off right, gets past 2 defenders, wiggles her way down the sideline, and she's forced out of bounds and the flagpole about the 12-yard line. They did a semi-fake handoff to Ari, and she took it. Mackenzie Pope took it down the sideline.
That was a great run back by Mackenzie Pope there, able just to find the outside and just get more yards than she would have got if she ran up the middle. It seems like this offense and these special teams, just the whole Lady Jags team right now is able to see the whole field and just assess what they're doing and dominate.
Let's see if they can capitalize on this. They got stacked doubles on one side. Go to Mackenzie Pope in the end zone, and she's able to pull the ball down. Great catch, great throw, connection, number 1 for the day.
That was a great throw by Caitlin and a spectacular catch by Mackenzie Pope there, able to pull the ball down. I dare to say that was a toe drag, but it did look like it. She was very close to the outside line. Great job by her, able to moss the defender and just get her feet down, score the touchdown.
This is going to bring up Cassidy. She's the place kicker for the extra point. Now in flag football, you can't rush, so they have all the time they need. And she kicks it, wide right.
Yeah, that was an interesting kick to say the least. Something about special teams in Canyon View recently, just for this Lady Jags team at least. They're not super efficient with extra points, but again, field goal post is kind of small, so take
no
some time
excuses.
to
No excuses.
No
Will,
excuses.
No excuses.
Trying to find the positive out of this.
I agree. That definitely positive. First kick of the game for her, and definitely she should have made that shot. That extra point. It was like I said, in flag football, there's no rushing. You have all the time you want to just kick that ball up through the uprights, and she just missed it right. Hopefully she can just shake that one off and move on. So we got 1st and 10. Desert Edge, and the ball gets batted up in the air and caught, and that's gonna draw a penalty, I believe.
Yeah, that was an interesting play to say the least. That was a great block by the Lady Jags just to get in there and block the pass, but we do have a flag on the play. We're going to see what the ref says.
I believe that was Jayla Flowers that batted the ball up in the air and was caught by the offensive lineman on Desert Edge. And it looks like the penalty, flag guarding on Desert Edge. So that's going to bring the ball back about 5 yards.
You can throw up a little
Back. They're going back.
So that brings them back to the 25-yard line. Kind of a wild play that was with the batted ball, caught, run, and penalty. We got 2 rushers for Canyon View. Ball snapped, gets it off, and incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was great pressure by the Lady Jags, able to get in there and cause a little confusion for the QB. I don't believe that was a completion, and 2nd down.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was?
Not a completion.
But a 2nd down.
I agree with you. It's a 2nd down, yes. 2nd down, and looks like about 15 to go. Here's the snap. Macy's blitzing in. Doesn't quite get it, but she distracts the quarterback enough to throw an incomplete pass.
Again, this Lady Jags team able to be aggressive and just get into that pocket. This is a good sign and something we saw a lot last year, confusing the teams by being in and making them scared just to see the field and throw the ball.
And looks like the coach is calling in a defensive play. They're coming all the way up to the line for man-to-man. And they blitz 3. Get it off the mark, and a great defensive play by number 19.
Kaylani Tucker. That was a great play, able to block the receiver and get in there, just swat the ball down. I'm going to give a little credit to Coach Beal there. This is some great coaching seen on the field right now by these Lady Jags. That was a lot of pressure, 3 ladies blitzing in, trying to stop the ball, and just a great way to stop it.
And that leads up to a 4th down and a very long way to go. So Desert Edge is going to punt. Here's the punt. Gives it right to Ari. She bobbles it a little bit. Passes to Mackenzie Pope. Loses her flag.
Yeah, we're going to do a little interview shot with her.
I guess special teams, it's different.
I guess it's maybe different on special teams. Her flag dropped, and she just stopped as if it was a dead ball. Perhaps that's a dead ball on special teams. Or perhaps they changed the rule from last season.
Perhaps. But again, that was a good catch and if that flag would have stayed on Mackenzie Pope, maybe 20 yards, possibly into the end zone.
She had a lot of green open area over there.
She did.
We're a little less than 2 minutes in the 2nd quarter. It's 6-0. We have a stoppage of clock and going to change the clock to 2 minutes. So this is a 2-minute drill right here for Canyon View. Let's see what their offense can do with the last 2 minutes. Perhaps get a score up, get a field goal, get something on the board. Caitlin draws back. Dump pass to Ari, and her flag gets pulled about the 45-yard line, 46-yard line.
This combo of Caitlin and Ari right now seems to be just dominating this Desert Edge defense completely.
Yeah, and they're going no huddle. 2 wide both sides. Here's a snap, 1 rusher. Again, a little dump pass to Ari, and she gets about 3 yards. Or actually, it looks like she might. Yeah, she got about 3 yards.
Yeah, that was, again, great play by this duo. They're able just to find each other open and just get a little bit of communication going. let's see if they can
Am I taking this down with
see if
me
they can
right
do
now?
something off this.
Clock is running. 1:30 left to go in the second quarter. Third down. She's looking. She escapes the rush. She's running. Caitlin puts the ball out, and she gets her flag taken at about the 37-yard line.
That was a great play by Caitlin, able to get out of the pocket and just pick up as many yards as she can. Also avoiding the sack. It seemed the Desert Edge defender seemed a little confused, thinking that she pulled the flag when she really didn't.
Yeah, she missed it. She
All
missed
right.
that flag, and Caitlin saw the opening over there. Two wide again. One blocker, two blockers. Caitlin with the ball, looks again. She goes deep, throws it up to Pope, and she misses it. Not sure what happened there.
It seemed, flag on the play.
But we got a hold on the offense. I'm a little confused about what they're calling here.
Yeah, I don't really know how you hold. I've seen people wrap their hands behind their back on the O-line. Well,
That's a 10-yard play or 10-yard penalty right there.
Oh.
That brings them all the way back to about the 49-yard line.
Regardless of the flag, it would have been an explosive play. I believe Mackenzie Pope was just not really focused on the throw and more focused on getting ahead of these defenders.
So that brings up a first and very long way to go. Here's the snap. Caitlin again looking deep. Throws it deep to Ari, and she's able to make the catch. However, she's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. These short and out of bounds are really limiting the plays that these Lady Jags can make, but they do have to adapt and learn that they can't just stay wide.
Absolutely, they got to see where this line with the out of bounds markers are. Clock's still running, 43 seconds left. They keep going backwards. Caitlin with the ball, she's going right, left, throws it out again to Pope. She lays out and she misses the pass, incomplete. Another incomplete pass, deep for Pope. Caitlin's target a little off today so far.
Let's see if these Lady Jags can adapt to that. Caitlin, maybe not as correlated as she is with Ari right now with the rest of her receiver core. They are making big plays when they are correlated, but it seems to be every now and then.
Yeah, there's been a lot of drop passes so far today. Let's see, 33 seconds to go in the half. Still far away from the end zone. Third down, 3 wide. Here's the snap. Caitlin's got plenty of time. There's a penalty flag, throws the ball up, and nearly picked off by number 12, Didi Fierro. And there's a penalty on the play. I'm guessing it's going to be, a hold, a bad block. You can't block like that in flag football.
That's interesting. I wish they had a different term other than holding. Interesting throw again by Caitlin. It just seemed like a prayer at that point, just to throw it up and hope somebody comes down with it. And it was almost Desert Edge that came out with it. It's not what we want.
Yeah, so it brings up a fourth down, and again, extremely long way to go to get a first down. She's going to have to put a heave and a hoe on this ball, and actually it looks like she's going to punt it.
Interesting decision.
Punt is off, grabbed, gets past the first defender, and was able to be taken down by about the 32-yard line by a couple defenders on Canyon View. Didn't know Caitlin was a punter as well.
Yeah, I guess the play may have been more of a throw pass situation, but I guess Beal may have called a punt instead of that, and they just transitioned to it. I really thought that our Lady Jags would just try to march it down the field as long as they can, even though they are almost in the middle of the field.
Yeah, a fourth down. I mean, even if Desert Edge gets the ball back, they still have the whole half of the field to go in 12 seconds. So I think it would have been impossible. I think you're right.
Yeah,
They should
and
have just done something, a flea flicker, some kind of trick play, something.
keep that ball moving. Just also this defense has been relentless.
And a handoff going left, and she gets her flag pulled really quickly by the duo, Liz and Macy, number 7 and number 8, respectively.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play, able to shut down the run as quick as they can, and it seems they will run the clock down with that one run.
Yes, and with that run, that takes the clock down to triple zeros. The score, Canyon View Jaguars at 6 and the Desert Edge Scorpions at 0. Still a relatively close game for these two teams. Being a pretty high-power offense for Canyon View, they're not able to move the ball as well as I thought they were going to.
Yeah, it seems more maybe the jitters, again, maybe something in the air. Just something is stopping them from catching it and moving the ball forward. It may be correlation between quarterback and wide receiver, or it may be, once again, something in the air.
Yeah, who knows what it is, but we also got to give props to the defense on Desert Edge, and what they're able to do today as well, knowing that the Jaguars are a high-powered offense. They had to have had a great defensive game plan coming into this game to stop them.
Yeah, maybe it's time to focus a little bit more on offense, see if we can put some more points up on the board.
Yeah, we definitely got to put some more points on the board. And with that, we're going to take a break from the action, and we will be back after this. Stay with All right, and welcome back to Canyon View Jaguar Stadium, where Canyon View Jaguar flag football playing Desert Edge Scorpions. And here's the kickoff going to Canyon View. Ball gets past Caitlin. She bobbles it somewhat, goes left. She's passing it off to Pope, and she throws it too high. That's going to be brought back all the way to about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Maybe that flea flicker was supposed to be different. Maybe it was designed to put him down shorter.
Yeah, once Caitlin comes out on the field like that, especially on a punt return, Caitlin is not the fastest person in the world, and any coach who sees her out there in a play like that, she's not going to be running the ball. She's going to be passing the ball no matter what. So that brings up a first down and long ways to go. About 10 yards. Here's a snap. Quick pass behind her, and it's incomplete.
That was a pass from Caitlin to Kaylani Tucker there. Again, this wide receiver core, other than Ari, just seems to be not very correlated, not very communicative with their quarterback right now.
Yeah, their coordination's a little off. It's not. They're not firing on all cylinders like the key points that we talked about today. Caitlin, pass to the right to Pope. She's able to grab it, pull it in, and gets her flag pulled instantly.
Yeah, that was better.
As we said, this offense needs to be firing on all
Cylinders right now, and that was an improvement from the last play.
So we got a third down and a short, maybe 2 yards to get a first down, just past the 20. Lined up, Caitlin. She's running. She's going to try to get the first down, and she does. Gets her flag pulled right at the first down marker, a little bit after on the 21-yard line. But that brings up a first down and 20. 18.
Yeah, that's something Caitlin's been good at, able to get out of the pocket and just pick up the few yards that she can. The run game is good. Let's just see if she can improve on the passing game.
Yeah, she can scramble pretty well. She's doing a lot better. Last season, she had an ankle injury for the majority of the season and wasn't as quick. And today, direct snap to Ari. She takes it down to the left side. She's still going. No one's pulled her flag yet. And finally gets pulled by, looks like, number 4, Gabriella Burford.
Yeah, that was a great play by Canyon View. Definitely confused the Desert Edge our defense there. Just able to pick up yards, and great run by Ari, able to get outside and avoid the defenders as much as she could.
So that brings up a 2nd and 5 yards to go to get past that first down line. This offensive set has 2 back. Here's the snap. Quick pass, again out to Ari, and she gets a flag roll quickly, but she gains about 2 yards.
Yeah, that was, again, this duo right now just seems to be clicking. Again, that was a great pass by Caitlin to Ari, able to pick up a few yards. Short of the first down. Again, short yards is yardage.
Short yardage, but going forward slowly. Second down and about 2. Here's the snap. Out to Pope to the sideline. She grabs it, tries to elude the defender, but she was able to grab the flag. Gets the first down, though. About 6-yard gain on that play.
Yeah, that was, again, these two seem to be clicking right now. Caitlin with a good throw over to Mackenzie Pope and able to pick up, which we thought was a first down.
Yeah, the sideline has not changed it yet. Still 4th down over there, but
there we go.
There we go.
There's the first down marker.
And that's the kind of offense we look for on this Canyon View side, because they are fast. Mackenzie Pope's very fast. Ari's very fast. But like you said, they're just not on the same page. And perhaps this second half they start firing on all their cylinders. Caitlin looking. Can't find anybody. And she gets her flag pulled back in the backfield.
And it seems like another penalty on Canyon View.
Yep, that's going to be on number 9. It's going to be Cami Valencia. She's going to be charged with illegal blocking.
There we go.
So flag football is a little bit different. I mean, you think of regular football where blocking, you can face plant somebody, put them down on their back, and it's
Roll
not
over
a
them.
foul, or not a penalty. But flag football is a little different. It's a little softer, although it is a contact sport. It's a little softer, and depends on who the referee is. It's all subjective when it comes to, blocking and what official is going to call. And this time, he's calling a lot of those type of penalties. Macy Bassett gets the nod this time, and she gets it about 4 yards back from that 10-yard penalty they just got.
Caitlin able to dish it out to anybody other than Mackenzie or Ari right now, so that is a good sign for Canyon View, moving the ball forward. Let's see if they can hopefully do something off this offense, maybe get a little bit of momentum going and get the first down. They do seem to be a little far away, but all hope.
Definitely, and brings up 3rd down, and they're going to stack it. And clock is winding down, just under 6 minutes to go. Here's the snap. Rolls right, throws it right, rolls left, throws it right, gets it to Ari, and she's able to grab it in.
Yeah, Caitlin there.
Now we have Giselle on the sideline with a report from Coach Beal. That was at halftime.
All right, Giselle, you're live. Go for it. Ready, one, step up. Ready, one. Take one. What happened? One's live. She's done. What? Grayson, what did she do? What happened? One, you guys are
All right, back to the play. Caitlin tries to go deep again to Ari, and just barely off the fingertips of Ari, wasn't able to grab it in or bring the ball in for that attempt. That probably would have been a touchdown. She got past the defender on that one.
Yeah, that was a good throw by Caitlin, able to get it over the defender's head. Maybe just a little too high for Ari. Maybe Ari didn't run fast enough. Could be any of these factors, but I wouldn't say a mistake, more of just a missed play by Canyon View, and it leads them to a 4th down conversion.
Yeah, 4th down conversion to Desert Edge for a first down on their own 48-yard line. Here's the snap. Handoff to the right, and Macy Bassett grabs the flag. She's been the leading flag puller on the team this season and last season. She's averaging about 7 per game so far.
That was a decent run by Desert Edge there. The running back able to get onto the outside and pick up a few yards of what she could.
And they're doing the same play. Back to Alexa. And he gets flag pulled quick behind the line. That is Flowers with the pull, losing yardage.
Yeah, Flowers there, able to get the flag. She's been playing strong defense all game. Anybody that come towards her just pulls the flag, gets the play over with. This Jaguar defense right now just seeming to shut down anything that this Desert Edge offense is throwing at them.
And we got 3rd down and long. Fake handoff. Pass to the right. And Macy Bassett's there again with another flag pull. Didn't get very many yards, about 5 yards. She is just a Hawkeye on those flags. And being able to reach them, grab them, and pull them with short yardage every time they go in her direction.
Yeah, Bassett also making some big plays. This whole Jaguar defense right now, able just to stop anything that's getting thrown at them, run at them, incompleted pass at them, just able to stop.
Pass to the left, incomplete, outside of the range of number 11. That is Alexa Salinas.
Both teams there trying on 4th down, both of them unsuccessful. But let's see what this Jaguar offense can do to cap off that fourth down conversion from their defense.
Yeah, so great defense from Canyon View. They're able to get the ball back basically where they left off on the 50-yard line. Desert Edge gained 2 yards on those 4 plays. Unsuccessful on the fourth down. And that brings us to Canyon View, their offense, to see what they can do this time.
His Jaguar defense, again, just been locked down and aggressive.
We got a little less than 2 minutes left in this third quarter. They're stacking the offense. Caitlin Jewell back. Gets the ball. She rolls right. Throws down the middle. Finds Macy, and she misses the ball off of her fingertips.
Yeah, this wide receiver curse going around right now for just this flag football game in general. It's just butterfingers right now.
It is going around, you're right. It's going around like the sickness being spread amongst everybody.
We have a flag on the play. Oh.
And it looks like they're taking a break in the action, a timeout.
Oh, timeout.
And while we take a break in this
1:15.
action, let's talk about the Canyon View offense so far. Their high power from last season was amazing. They were firing on all cylinders, looking to just take out everybody that they could possibly take out along the way. And today they've scored 6 points, which is not typical for Canyon View at all.
Yeah, last year this Canyon View offense was just dominant and able to push the ball anywhere they wanted to, anytime they pleased. This year's offense seems to be just a little bit shorter than that.
Direct snap to Ari, gives it back to Caitlin. She passes it off to Macy, and Macy misses the ball again. Looks like some confusion there. She wasn't sure if the ball was coming to her or not.
No matter what the play is, I believe every player should be aware of a ball coming towards them, even though they are having a hard time just catching the ball and getting more yards. It really not an excuse just to drop a ball that's coming straight at you.
Yeah, that's that sense of urgency we were referring to at the beginning of the game, where you just have to have that focus on every play, every down. If you don't get the ball to you ever, but you get it one time, you got to be ready for it. So the ball comes off to Pope. Caitlin to Pope. Gets about 7 yards down the sideline.
Yeah, Ari and Pope right now seems to be the wide receiver duo, and just picking up yardage that the other wide receivers haven't been able to get and moving the ball downfield.
We got a substitution, new center, Maddie, she's in there. Caitlin off to Ari again, and they quickly get after her. That's number 11, Alexa Salinas. She's been all over the field as well, pulling those flags off of Canyon View. And we are down to 0-0 for the third quarter. This brings us to the fourth quarter and a small break in the action. And we're going to go to, we're going to take a break here. We'll be back. Come back and see us in a couple minutes. Okay. We're back in action here. And again, it looks like ball overthrown over the head of Caitlin. That's going to bring the ball way back again to the 45-yard line. All that semi-momentum that was going forward is now going backwards.
These penalties are just seeming to destroy Canyon View's offense right now, but the little yards that they're picking up is doing something.
Caitlin looking to go deep again. Finds Ari. Ari lays out. She was unable to grab the ball, though, just off the tip of the fingers. That was a great effort by Ari to lay herself out to attempt to get that ball.
Like you said, Eric, that was a great attempt by Ari, just putting herself on the line, trying to get that ball. May have been a little bit of an overthrow, maybe, again, a little bit of a miscorrelation, but this Canyon View offense just has to be snapping together soon. These missed throws and overthrows, drop passes cannot be happening this often in a game.
Definitely. I believe the coaches are probably talking about that as well with all these dropped passes and missed opportunities that Canyon View has. They should be up by 3-4 scores. Maddie. Oh, no, that's Liz. She gets the ball. She loses the first defender. She's out to the right side. She finally gets her flag pulled.
That was a great play by Liz over there, able to get out, avoid the defenders, and just keep moving forward. This is what we want to see from this Canyon View offense, and something we need to see more in the second half.
Okay, that brings up another fourth down. Here we go. Another fourth down for the Jaguars. Caitlin again, back, sees her receiver. She's got to go deep. She does. She lofts it up, and it gets intercepted. Intercepted by number 12. That's Didi Fioro.
That was just a miscalculated throw, maybe a wrong route ran. Something that did stop this. And hopefully they're able to adjust and make some type of plays off this next time they're on the field.
Yeah, definitely. It's almost like she put a lot of air under that ball. It was up there for grabs, and it just happened to fall into Desert Edge's hands, and that's going to bring the ball. I mean, they have not great field position right now for Desert Edge. They're all the way back on the 6-yard line, so you would think that she probably should have just batted the ball down. It was fourth down. She batted the ball down. It'd be all the way up here by the 30-yard line, but she intercepted it. She was happy. She saw this cupcake coming at her. She grabbed it. She wanted that interception, but now they're in not great field position.
Hopefully the defense can cap off this.
This could be good for Canyon View. And we got a quarterback sneak right up the middle. Finds her way past the first two. Able to get taken down by about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good play by Canyon View's defense, able to get the quarterback down, but still too many yards for comfortability.
And a pass out to the right, handoff to the right. She's still going. Takes it to the right. He gets her flag pulled.
That is number 11, Alexa. That was number 11, Alexa, able to pick up a few yards, avoiding the defenders. And Canyon View just seems to not be on the roll. The defense not to be on the roll that they were in the first half.
That brings up a first down. They were able to get that first down. Canyon View has got 4 on the line. Looks like they might be blitzing, or are they going to drop back into coverage? They're going man-to-man. They blitz it in, but the quarterback gets through the line and makes about an 8-yard gain.
That was a tricky play by Desert Edge there, able to make just something out of nothing. I believe the whole entire Canyon View defense was confused, thinking that the running back was getting the ball and that it was an outside run to the right. Quarterback able to sneak up to center and just pick up a few yards.
And that brings up a second down and about 10 yards to go. We got a pass off to the right, and she grabs it. That's number 11.
That is number 11. That is Alexa. That was a good pass and a good catch. Kaylani Tucker able to make the play and stop it from going any further than it did. Still, this Canyon View defense needs to be a little bit more aggressive like they were third, second, and first quarter.
third and short for Desert Edge. Here's the snap. Direct snap again to the quarterback, and she's taking quarterback sneak. She works her way around the first couple defenders, and they were able to grab her flag, but she was able to get that first down. She got almost 10 yards on that play.
Hey, if something's not broken, don't fix it. This Desert Edge offense is just giving the ball to the quarterback and just letting her run. And Canyon View has not stopped it. Why not stop doing it?
Yeah, either direct snap or right to the quarterback. Got another handoff to number 11, Alexa. Gets past the first defender, and Macy Bassett, number 8, was able to grab that flag as she went by her.
Yeah, this duo, the quarterback and Alexa, just seems to be waking up in the fourth quarter, making the Canyon View defense confused. Maybe it's a quarterback sneak, maybe it's a run. They need to wake up.
Another handoff, fake handoff to the right. Quarterback goes out. Oh, overthrows her running back or her wide receiver.
Yeah, that was a interesting play, a decent fake on the handoff, just an overthrow by the Desert Edge QB, and decent pressure from this Canyon View defense.
All right, that we're going to bring up a third down and about 9 yards to go. Here's the snap. And Canyon View was not fooled by that play.
No, they seem to have woken up to that play, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see where this pans out.
See if this helps or hurts Canyon View.
Oh,
That was a great rush there by number 17, who has remained nameless so far. We have a illegal shift, maybe. That's going to bring the ball back. It's going to be counted as a sack because the penalty was declined.
Good play by Canyon View's defense.
That brings up a fourth down, and of course, Desert Edge has to go for it at this time, at this point in the game. Here's the snap. Andrea gets the ball. She's going straight up the middle again. Her flag gets pulled by none other than Macy Bassett, number 8.
Ew.
And they did not make the first down, which means that's a turnover on downs. Ball's going to go back to Canyon View High School.
That was a good play by the defense, able just to shut down this drive. They did move about 50 yards, but this late in the game, let's see if this offense could either score, capitalize on something, or hold the ball until the game's over.
Yeah, let's definitely see if this Canyon View offense can get their cylinders going. I think they're not firing on any cylinder at all today, with miscues, overhead passes, dropped passes. Let's see what they can do. Probably they should wind this game down all the way to 0-0, staying on offense. Caitlin's got all the time in the world. She gives it to Maddie. Maddie misses the ball, number 3, right through her fingers. Caitlin's got to feel a little upset maybe with their receivers.
Yeah. Maybe a little upset. The correlation between her and her wide receiver core right now is just not the best, and it's not capitalizing on any of the throws she's making. That play, I believe Caitlin maybe could have stayed in the pocket just a tiny bit longer, let the play develop, and see if somebody can get open, other than just throwing the ball.
So we got second down now and about 10 yards. Caitlin again, plenty of time, gives it to Pope. Pope was in the hands. She saw the end zone, but she forgot the ball.
Yeah, that's been something this whole game between both of these offenses, just not able to get a good grip on the ball and hold it, or just able to even get their hands on the ball. I don't know what it is. Maybe some type of thing they put on their glove isn't sticking. Their hands might be a little moist. Could be anything right now, but let's hope that changes.
It looks like a lack of concentration to me.
Yeah, that could be it.
So we'll see what happens. This is, again, third down. Caitlin, all the time in the world, finds somebody, but not anybody. Caught it. Went off the fingertips of number 12 on Desert Edge.
Yeah, right there, Caitlin was in the pocket, and number 15, Flowers, had her hands up waving for the ball, not knowing there was 2 defenders behind her, thinking she was wide open. almost causing an interception. Caitlin needs to let the play develop and see if one of her wide receivers will get open. Hopefully Ari, hopefully Mackenzie Pope.
So again, it seems like the theme of this game is fourth down and the lack of conversions so far. And here we go again with the fourth down for Canyon View with 2 minutes left in this game. They're up by 6. Most likely they're going to win this game, but they may not feel so great about this win just because of their offense was not firing on all cylinders today. Caitlin's got all the time in the world, no rushers at all. She decides to take it herself, goes down to the sideline, and makes her way past the first defender, but the second defender, number 4, Desert Edge, was able to grab that flag.
I believe she did get the first down on that play, which was a good decision by Caitlin, not seeing any of her wide receivers open. Maybe someone was open in the middle, but she saw the field and said, hey, I'll get more yards this way. I want to take it.
Yeah, so she took it. She saw the open field. Everybody was down there. There was maybe a spy on her just in case she started running, and they were able to grab that, get the first down. Caitlin again, looking for somebody, finds number 15. However, off the fingertips, high pass, unable to bring that ball in was Flowers.
I see these plays, the overthrows, the drop passes, and it's kind of hard to correlate whose problem it is. And most of the time, wide receivers aren't focused on catching the ball and more focused on yards. There, it seemed to be Caitlin just a little bit overthrown. I do believe that Flowers could have capitalized on that and brought the ball down, but lack of concentration is not good.
Caitlin again, back to pass, gives it to Ari, short pass. She gets past the first defender. Oh, she almost gets past the second defender and possibly got a touchdown there, but Desert Edge was able to grab that flag to stop her from getting that touchdown.
Yeah, that was a
good timeout.
Okay, we have a timeout on the field. That's going to leave us with 1:12 to go, and we're gonna stay here. Now, again, the theme has been a lot of fourth downs, no conversions except for just this last one, and a lot of drop passes for Canyon View High School. What are they going to do?
Yeah, it really seems to be just a lack of concentration. With this much time left in the game, I don't believe much can change, but the best thing they can do right now is just change what they're thinking. Don't think so much about the yards they're going to gain. Worry more on catching the ball and just bringing the ball down and not throwing it out of your hands.
Right, this isn't a pressure game. This is second game of the season, playing Desert Edge. It is a district rival, but they should be doing better. Caitlin, pump fakes, finds Pope in the end zone, and was she able to grab it?
She grabbed it. That is a touchdown, Mackenzie Pope.
No, I think they're calling it an incomplete pass.
They're calling it incomplete? Wow.
It was in the pocket. It was in her basket. She had it in her hands, and she drops it.
I wonder.
Looks like maybe just right through her hands into her
right.
body and just fell on the ground and
picked it right back up. That was deceiving, though. I did think that was a touchdown. It looked very convincing to be a touchdown. Again, these ladies just need to get a grip on the ball.
Fourth down again. Caitlin, quick pass out to Macy Bassett. She gets it, and she gets the first down. Grabs the ball in. Was able to focus on that pass and bring the ball in. That was a great catch by Macy Bassett there.
Yeah, this offense just finding something other than just Ari and Mackenzie Pope right now.
Caitlin looking again to give it to Flowers, and it was broken up by Desert Edge. She kind of threw it into a pile of people over there and was unable to get that ball caught.
Yeah, a few of these passes seem to just be more prayers and not much of a correlated pass, wide receiver to quarterback. Flowers was defended there, and it wasn't a very hard-thrown ball.
Here's a short little pass to Ari, and she gets her flag pulled quickly. Got about 5 yards. It seems like another theme of this game is short passes are doing it.
Yeah, short passes. They were working in the first half. I don't know why they're trying to throw such far passes in the second, but the short pass theme right now is just moving this offense.
Caitlin looking again. Short pass to Ari. Ari's going to make it into, nope, they're going to call it short. She got the clock, or sorry, got the flag about the 2-yard line, 1 to 2 yard line. And that brings us to another timeout. And we got about 17 seconds to go in this game. So the theme again for this drive is short passes.
Yeah.
And look where they're at. They're on the 1 yard line. Obviously, it's going to be a short pass.
Yeah.
It seems like, I mean, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I believe that Desert Edge will try to pressure the QB as much as they can. So let's see if Caitlin can capitalize off what she's been capitalizing off of this whole game. Short passes, getting it out of her hands quickly, getting it to a receiver. Also, this wide receiver core, I'm not sure it's much being stuck on the defenders, but more lack of concentration of watching the ball come to them.
So this is another 4th down play. This is probably going to be the last play for Canyon View's offense. We'll see if they can get it into the end zone. And looks like we got another timeout. Desert Edge is going to take the timeout this time. They wanted to see the formation of Canyon View to get a better look at how to set up their defense.
Yeah, I was almost going to say more like icing the quarterback there. Just getting Caitlin a little bit more nervous for the second play. Let's hope this Lady Jag offense is able to capitalize on this play and score more points than just the 6 they have right now. If they can get this touchdown, that'd be great.
I tell you what, though, Caitlin has some ice in her veins. I don't know if this timeout's going to do anything to sway her in any direction with how she plays. She's competitive. She's probably got to be a little bit frustrated with how things are playing out today. But let's see if she can get the ball into the end zone to capitalize on this long drive on this 4th down to finish off this game. So they're doing a stack. Caitlin, easy pass to Ari, and she's in for the touchdown. Ari, number 4, with a quick little pass out to the left side, able to get in for the touchdown and the score. It's got to be rewarding to get that touchdown right there.
Yeah, that has to also be relieving towards the stress and the anger that Caitlin's just had building this whole game with the overthrows and the wide receivers not catching. I believe the score would be a lot higher if wide receivers were gripping the ball and focusing on catching. But great way to capitalize on that play. Aria running in for the touchdown.
Yep, so now we got Cassidy. Oh, no, we're going to go for 2. Putting the offense back out there. Stacked in again. Kaylin back by herself. Going wide to the corner and unable to bring the ball in is, I believe, number 15, Flowers.
It seems Flowers is, don't want to seem rude, but a little bit over her head, calling for passes that she believes she can get, and it's just a little unrealistic when she's up against 2 defenders or a defender that's in front of her ready to defend the ball. Caitlin able to dish out a decent ball over there. Flowers unable to come down with it.
So that brings us to just about 7 seconds left in the ball game.
Canyon View secured the win too.
Yeah, so it's going to be a win for Canyon View today, 12-0. Desert Edge with the ball. They're this is practice time for them. Quarterback drops back, finds a short receiver, chunk play. Number 6 gets the flag taken right away by Maddie with the good hands. And that's going to do it tonight. Canyon View High School Lady Jaguars with a 12-0 victory over the Desert Edge Scorpions. That brings them to 2-0 on the season, Canyon View. Their next opponent is going to be tomorrow night at Notre Dame Prep out in Scottsdale, away game. So the way they played tonight, it's going to be a tough one, I think, going on the road and playing Notre Dame Prep
Yeah.
the day after they just played a game. That's got to be a tough one.
Yeah, hopefully Coach Beal can change these ladies' concentration and hopefully just get a speech into them that they understand that they can't focus so much on yards, but more on getting points, scoring. The defense was phenomenal, though, today, I have to say.
Yeah, the defense was good. They were able to grab some flags. They didn't have any long passes, anything deep that was concerning on the Desert Edge side. They were also, it seemed like both teams were just doing quick chunk passes, short ones, just to get short yardage. Was unable to go deep at all, really, for any team. Hence the score being 12-0, low-scoring game between Canyon View and Desert Edge today. Caitlin's got to be frustrated, though. I saw her shaking her head a little bit coming off the field after that last play. But all said and done, they got the W. Now they got to move on to the next game, which is tomorrow. It's a short resting period for them. They got to get their head screwed on straight.
Yeah, it was I want to say a shaky performance on offense and phenomenal on defense. Hopefully next game tomorrow they're able to capitalize on everything that they missed today and just change their perspective of what happened today. Realize that they got the W and just stay comfortable with the score that they had, the defense that they played, and wide receivers start catching.
Wide receivers start catching seems like the name of the game today. We are out today. This has been fun, Will. As always, we'll be back at the next home game, I believe, in the next couple weeks for varsity football, boys football here at Canyon View. Thanks for joining us tonight on the live stream at CVTV on YouTube. We will see you at the next game. Good night.
Good night.